I'm pretty fired up of our team's depth at this point. I think that more so than at any point since I've been here, we have multiple options at each position. We have solid competition going on in our practices. At everything we do, it could be a battle to the finish, start to finish. It's really a lot of fun to enjoy practice. Kids are going nuts on the floor, just digging balls, crushing balls left and right. It's a lot of fun.
Well, only one person graduated, so most of us came back this year and we're ready to go. I feel like the first day we really came on hot, and I think that we've just been improving every single day. So I feel like by the end of preseason we'll be ready to go for the season. I have really high hopes. We're gunning to win NEWMACs this year, so hopefully all's going to work out. It's been tough, but we've really gotten closer as a team as always, and hanging out all the time. And I really think on the court it can show the connection has been really strong from the beginning. Our expectations are really just to start off hot and continue going. We're not really going to let up at all. I think we're really here to support each other, and we're really hoping that each of us kind of can come together, work together, and keep the season going well.
Well, there's no easy matches in our conference, and I think we learned that last year. That you can beat a big team on one day, and then the next day, you may lose to another team. And what we have to learn as a unit here at Babson is that even though we're good enough to compete with anyone, everyone else is still good enough to compete with us. And we have to show up every single day and bring it all. And we can't ever afford to take a match off. Everyone in this conference is going to give us a battle. And so whether it's Wellesley or MIT or Springfield or Coast Guard or some team that's making the NCAA tournament, or a team that we may have beaten a couple of years in a row, that doesn't mean that team isn't going to come back and steal one from us, some other place. And I think we also have to get to the point where we can win more than one big match in a row. It's one thing to get emotionally up for a big match, but then you win that, you have a letdown the next time out, and we have to treat every single game the same. And go on and just keep that even keel, because you want to win championships, you got to be able to win multiple big games in a row.
It's been great that we've been really going strong, and it's kind of a good thing because now we're just motivating ourselves even more to stay on top and keep pushing through, beating those teams that we didn't, but also it gives us that expectation that we can beat them, we are that good, and we believe that we'll be able to keep going and do great things coming forward.
We want to maintain that consistent effort, consistent focus. We really believe that here it's the process versus the results. And we try to work really hard, have a good process, learn from our mistakes, kind of take the setbacks the right way, and whether we crush a ball in the court, whether we hit a ball into the net, kind of look at why we got that result and what did we do, and try to improve as we go from play to play and game to game, and just have that improvement mindset at all times.
What we try to do is just take it day by day, and we're really working on the basics, so starting from the ground up. We really tried not to just go full force into it, but things that we're going to do is really just eating well, sleeping, supporting each other in school, on and off the court, because it is a long season, but we think that being a close team and being really good friends and being supportive will really help us to keep going strong.
We want to have the growth mindset here, and at every point we're trying to get better, and whether it's a game in practice where we're playing against each other, or whether it's a game down at NYU in a couple weeks, we're looking to use each day as a chance to get a little bit better. And so we're not taking any plays off, and we're not looking past anything. At any given moment, that's an opportunity for us to try to get better. And so we need to be mindful of what we're trying to do to improve at all times. Well, I'd like to see some improvement in our consistency. I think we had some really great matches last year, and then we had some real stinkers. And I think it's important for us to go out and show that we can maintain that consistent focus day in, day out. I think a little bit more experience from our players is going to help. We have some players who've been through this a little bit more. They've seen a lot of the top teams. And I think, we've made our schedule a little more difficult this year, the non-conference games, particularly early in the season. We've got 3 big tournaments, 3 weekends in a row. I think we're going to really be tested before we get into the NEWMAC schedule. It should be, a big thing that will help us get going to start the season.